Рукопись пошла? Нет. Пошла. Не так. Всем привет, вы смотрите канал 24 часа и с вами JB. Сегодня вместе с вами мы продолжаем проходить игру SpellForce 3. Так. Мы находимся у подножья Баргагор, где мы помогли Гору занять место правителя. Занять место правителя помогли Гору. Рита, что тут у нас есть? Побегаем, пошаримся еще пару минуточек. Вдруг что где-то какой-нибудь лут пропустили. Нет, ничего нигде не пропустили. Насобирали всякого говница. Его бы... Это что такое? Меч для орков. Что было скорость атаки? Что вы... Скорость атаки увеличена на 30. Угу. Так, тут у нас всякого говна. Начнем записка. А где эти всякие части, артефакты, оружие? Вот. Нет. Вот, когда мимо нету. Клинок палача. Повелитель жизни. Прочий жетон, двуручный топор врага. Так, ладно. Верно. Сумраки. Письмо. Так, все, тогда идем. Покидаем Муландир и идем за эльфами. Последние у нас союзники остались. Людей мы приделали, присоединили людей к нам. И этот шаман-то этот Гор вообще тащит. Так-то, по идее, нам бы еще это... Муландир стаскаться, но в Муландир мы потом стаскаемся после эльфов сразу. Ну как сразу? Отдельная часть будет после эльфов про Муландир. Мы там это... со всеми перетрем. Там торговец у нас есть, закупимся у торговца, продадим ему шмотки всякие. Но это будет все после эльфа, чтобы сразу и сюжетку там взять. Может, какие-то артефакты еще найдем в комплекте, гному таскаем. Но это будет все через часть. Сегодня мы пойдем за эльфами. Ну что так долго-то? Research. Шо таке долге? О. Шо таке долге? Шо таке? Эй! Сука, какого хрена? Все мои планы сломал. Зачем?
Here we are again.
Бляха,
This
придется...
place still gives me the chills.
Well, at least we now have our new orcish friends to delight us with their company.
You don't seem happy about this.
I just don't like the idea of putting my fate into the hands of these savages. What happened there at Bargagor was nothing short of a bloodbath.
Revolts tend to be bloody.
I know, but... never mind.
In any case, with our new allies, we should be able to go look for the stones. Let's talk at the forge.
Though it might be wise to look for more support first. We don't know what to expect there.
Да. Вот. Я и забыл, что у нас же эти еще придурки есть. Урамы. Урам у нас кто? Маг. Да. Интеллект тебе нужен, ты у нас маг. Ничего больше не денешь, да? Так, ты кто у нас? Во, мы из себя двуручника сделали. Что еще? А, еще 3 у тебя. Парным оружием, нахрен. Так, ты у нас двуручник. Снимаем нахрен все. Сука, медленная вот эта смахнутая. Ну и колечек у нас, конечно же, нет. Скажем так, доспех-то беспонтовый, у тебя был лучше доспех. Ну, у нас плюс ловкость. Ладушки. Здесь есть два торговца с урамом. Песок. Пойдем.
There you are again. Gorged, but, to be fair, you've given me little reason to...
Thank you.
Chieftain, and if you're willing to invest some coin, I might even come up...
I want to train the fire.
All right. Here's what we can do.
Чай. $63 000. Охренеть, не встать. Что-то как-то не ахти. Может, что-то просто можно с ним поговорить?
Zauraka, what do you need? Well, since Gore is now... I'll be sure.
Will do.
Поговорите с Гором. Так, ладно, мы поговорим с этим и отправляемся к эльфам. Щит можно толкнуть.
What do you want?
Just checking how you're settling in.
I'm good. Thanks. Interesting place you found yourself here. I'll give you that.
Back in the cave, you told me that you fought that demon in order to gain control over it. I'd still like to know how that works.
It's complicated.
That's it?
For now.
How did you end up in Barca Gore?
It's a long story. Suffice to say, I've been on the road for quite some time now. Barca Gore just happened to be my last spot before I ran into you. Let's talk about you instead. You've gathered a ton of followers, one outcast after another. Tell me, Tahar, do you trust them?
Of course I do.
Huh. To be honest, I don't understand how you can do it. You have that look about you, and it's driving me nuts.
What do you mean by that?
I've observed you on the way back from Barca Gore. The way you move, the way you talk. I get why other people follow your lead. I really do. You simply have some kind of strange charisma. It's not visible at first glance, but it's there. You give people hope. I guess that's what it boils down to. You attract outsiders, and you get them to march under your banner.
How is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing because you're too careless. All these people, did it ever occur to you that they're outsiders for a reason? The treacherous orc, the renegade elf, the exiled dwarf? Still, you trust them. Even if you put your stern face on, I can see that you do. And it's why people follow you. But trust doesn't protect from betrayal. But let's stop this right here, okay? I'm sure you have things to do, and so do I.
Да, я хочу покинуть Мурандил. Я вообще сюда не собирался. В этой части, по крайней мере. Дебилы. Ну, вот, подлесье. Да, пойдут все те же.
For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finan Mir, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Northander, they were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle, amidst the no man's land between Utran and Wulfgar.
All right. The Moorhere settlement should be a little further to the north.
All right, then. What's the plan?
Well, I suggest we try to find their settlement first and then talk to their scryers. They're the ones who make the decisions.
Good. Then lead the way. What do we need?
Что опять за трупики? Оленя никто не скушал. Подозрительно это все, да? Чё надо? Что происходит? Какие-то кошки. Я тебя видел.
You read my mind. Now would you look at that?
Флакшины какие-то.
This way, right?
or I'll keep you shielded. Is this really necessary?
Interesting. What's
Ну
next?
что ты делаешь, придурок? Ты серьезно? Все? Туда никуда не пройти?
Sure.
И тут никуда не пройти. Куда-то вот есть дорога, по-моему.
Good move.
Все? Чисто через верх идти. Где этот горящий меч? Что не можешь взять? Олени.
Alright, why not?
Sure.
Good move.
A traveler. Don't get many in these parts. What do you want? If you're looking for shelter, you've come to the wrong place.
Who are you people? This is Elven territory, isn't it?
Huh. Elven territory, my arse. Just because the Moor here were allowed to put up their little town here doesn't mean they own the whole jungle. As for who we are, if you don't know, then you probably don't have any business here.
Can you let us in?
As I said, no. This isn't a road.
Can you let us in?
As I said.
Never mind.
A traveler. Don't get many.
Never mind.
Something you need?
Ну и ладно. Не хотите, не пускайте, ебланы. Сдохните от жара
Understood.
кровавого. Я вас сейчас чтоб спас. Угу.
That's the way? Sure.
Да и твою мать, какие еще останки? Я эти-то найти не могу, они мне еще останки предлагают.
Blasted armor.
Этот Гор так смешно бегает с этим посохом. О,
Get ready.
чудило какое-то ходит. О, понятно. Здесь.
Fine. Zarek guides me.
They will fall.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Где вот что-то источник портит.
This
всё.
way, right?
You got it.
That's the way.
Elf, be wary.
Now would you look at that?
Что происходит?
Interesting. Let's see.
О. Широкие наконечные стрелы.
Yes.
Чё за лагерь придурков? На колесах расчленяет грешников на колесах.
Sure. Good move.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Whatever's necessary.
Ну и куда вы, дебилы, пошли?
Got it.
Самое главное, откуда вы топ-топ делаете?
Zarek guides me.
Что-то здесь есть, что там? Кой нахер эльфийский жетон, на кой хер? А через все опять через всю карту тащиться будут. У нас есть где они? Эльфийский жетон, орочий жетон, гномья монета. Куда эта кучка зомбарей сбалась?
Will do.
Запись-то хоть идет? Идет потихоньку, помаленьку.
Fine.
Danger up ahead!
Fine.
You'll regret this.
Еще один, что ли, колодец?
More of them. This place is a bloody graveyard.
Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Ну и чё к чему?
That way?
Sure.
Еще что ли?
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Опять кучка идиотов. При приближении к храму у вас возникает странное ощущение.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. 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 Interesting.
Куда бы ни повернул, все равно неправильно. Что за бред? Жужжание роется насекомые. Интересно. На запад.
Interesting.
На запад. Нахер идите с колонной.
Interesting. Understood.
Не, вы серьезно предлагаете это вообще через всю карту тащиться обратно? Я там пропустил в самом начале этот проход через мост. Сколько еще до уровня? А, еще 6000.
Yes.
Я ведь не думал, что так работает система. Здесь можно пройти. Сейчас опять всю вселенную будет топ-топ делать. Так, что мы тут насобирали? Вот это бы взял, ну, ловкость нужна. Да твою мать, сколько у вас тут, а? Но с другой стороны, чем их больше, тем я быстрее уровень получу.
All right, why not?
Как так я этот момент пропустил эту наверх?
A treant. Ellen's reigns.
Blazes! What has happened to it?
Clouded. Dark fog. Dying. Please, you. Run. Run now.
Tahar, I don't like how it's looking at us. I think we should leave. Yes?
What the blazes was that? Why did it attack us?
The corruption. It must have taken hold of it.
That's odd. I get how this frenzy could be an elf's reaction to the blood burn, but how likely is it that a treant reacts the same way? Not to mention all the animals. Uh-huh.
Niehav's hammer. I was beginning to think these discussions were never gonna end.
No argument there. Let's go talk to the soldiers and see if they let us into their territory to find that proof.
Опять карту всю извертели, ну нахрена?
Understood.
Постепенно сужаем кольцо тумана.
Let's see.
Про солдат что-то говорили, так что мы к солдатам затусим. Кругаля дадим, мы к солдатам затусим.
Got it.
Zarek guides me.
Fine.
Now would you look at that?
Вот это надо, это вообще же прикольная вещь.
This way, right?
Huh. A traveler. Don't get many in these...
Can you let us in?
As I said.
Who are you people?
Huh. As for who we are, if...
Never mind.
Yes?
Не хотят нас солдат пускать.
Huh?
Yes?
Yes?
Just give the word. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Это точно. Все уже, кольцо-то сужать-то некуда уже.
Will do.
Самое что ни на есть поселение эльфов уже вторгаемся.
You got it.
Прикалываетесь, что ли? Тут никак не пройти туда. Ну, что за бред? — 3000 до уровня.
Is this the village?
Should be. And don't ask me why there's no one guarding the entrance.
There have been, until some hours ago. They're further down in the village.
Can't believe we're still having this discussion. Tell me, Arlen, where was Ellen in all those years when our people were on the run? Just face it, she never helped us. None of the Guardians did.
Well, maybe they would have if it weren't for heretics like you. We are Ellen's children, all of us.
We are the children of our mothers and our fathers, for heck's sake. If you are so pious, then why did you leave Finn and Mir in the first place? What we need is rationality and reason, not praying to the gods that have left us.
Heresy, Varden. This is heresy.
Huh? And Everon? What are you doing here?
What are these two arguing about?
I don't see why that concerns you. How did you get in here anyway? Get lost.
Blasted armor.
Пожалуйста. Чем мне больше всех надо? Спорьте дальше, я вон с этим поговорю, потом у торговца затарюсь, да и все. И идите нахрен, спорьте сколько влезет. Дебилы.
Another human? Well, isn't that great?
We're just...
No, say no more. I know why you're here. Looking for some nice elven kin to enhance your bloodline, aren't you?
What?
Yes, that's what I thought. Well, why don't you join your fellow crossbreeders in the Wolfgar lands? There you can copulate all you want. Now sod off.
Let's see.
Ох, ёптыть, Михаил, это лук. Шестнадцать косарей. Мне, конечно, канает урон 27-29, еще и скорость. Ну, сука, 16 косарей, колечки. — 18 косарей надо, на 18 косарей что-то продать. Че еще 1300 еще?
Farewell.
А лук этот все можно продать.
Yeah. A fair offer.
Так, ладно, пошли. Феофан грек. Говорить с этими абраками.
Interesting.
Меха 90. Больше всех урон. Это 38. Сколько 16 косарей.
What? Who are you? Who let you in?
The gate was unguarded.
Really? Next thing you know, this place is being overrun by undead because the guards have all gathered to hear us bicker. You're from Gravefell, aren't you? I recognize that accent. I'm Arlen Finriar, first scryer of this settlement. What do you want?
I'm looking for allies, but let me start from the beginning.
Ah, so you're Isamo Taha's child. Well, you're lucky, I believe, that the Guardians have given us all a free will. I can see that you're nothing like your father, and it's true that the bloodburn has to be ended. I can agree with those crazy cultists on that much.
So you're going to help us?
I would if I could, but as you may have gathered by now, we have our own battle to fight here. Ellen has cursed us.
Ellen has cursed you?
Yes. Our lands are withering, and every 1 in 10 elves loses his mind. Their eyes turn black, they salivate like animals, and attack everything in sight.
And you think Ellen has inflicted this curse upon you?
I know. You see, since we Moria left Finnanmere, more and more of our people have fallen away from our faith. Some even blame the Guardians for our exile. Briefly put, we were cast out of the Finnanmere Empire after we expressed doubts about the Elven Council.
Yes, I know the story.
As you can imagine, the years we spent on the road searching for a new home were strenuous. And as a result of that, more and more of our people lost faith in the Guardians, which is ironic, since our faith was one of the reasons we were cast out in the first place.
And what does all this have to do with the corruption?
Isn't it obvious? It's Ellen's punishment for us turning our backs on her.
You mean...
Yes. Ellen has protected our kind for millennia. And now, we have betrayed her. This is her punishment.
If we help you lift this curse, would you be willing to ally yourselves with us?
Well, the bloodburn is a scourge for all races, so, yes. Should you help us, I could take up the matter with the other scryers. But let me think about it first, will you? This isn't something I can decide on the spot.
Yes?
Huh? What is it? Who are you?
Just a traveler. Don't mind me.
Watch your tongue, boy. I was already a scryer when you were still sucking on your mother's teat.
That's your own.
A Levran, aren't you? It's been a while since we got visitors. If you don't count those soldiers, that is.
We're refugees in a makeshift town in our bloody
Long story. In short, we're looking for your leaders to discuss a potential alliance.
A lofty goal. Are you sure you came to the right place, though? To us, the Moor here.
Why wouldn't I?
I just thought the Finn and Mere with their treants and gilded armors would have been a better option. We are renegades, but I suppose your pure-blood friend told you as much already.
I'm not as pure blood as you think.
Be that as it may, best you talk to Finrior and Merilith, the first and second Scryer. Maybe they'll
Oh, great. Now you've fed them the same nonsense. Well done, Finrior. Well done. If there's any way we'll never reach a conclusion, it's by further spreading your "the Guardians have punished us" rubbish.
It's not rubbish. Blasted Varden. If it weren't for Ellen, we wouldn't even be here.
Salangar. A pureblood. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in Finn and Mere for 8 years.
Is that so? Well, who am I to judge? Who let you in?
There weren't any guards.
What? Great. Just great. This is getting better and better. But please, forgive my manners. I'm Varden Merilith, second Scryer of Lathwain. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with the soldiers?
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story, and once more I would like to apologize for what Scryer Elion did. She should not have opened fire. And also, I would like to express my admiration for your courage. I know you refused to carry out the order your general gave you.
How?
A scout observed the conversation you had with that man. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you are lying. And after the events in Lianon, it's only fair if we help you now, to make up for it. Not to mention the fact that the bloodburn needs to be stopped.
So you'll provide us with troops?
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other Scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now. We currently have our own sack of problems to deal with.
What problems do you have?
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the bloodburn. Elves and animals are affected, and for some reason it has a different effect on us than it has on your race. It corrupts us.
Corrupts?
Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the Council can't decide on a course of action. Pathetic, isn't it? People are dying.
As I said, I'm trying to find a cure for the bloodburn.
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you? Well, yes, maybe your knowledge about... Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some things I need to consider.
Now what?
Well, if there's any way to get these whiteskins on our side, it's by helping them cure this corruption.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating, isn't it? I say we help the old one, Finrior. Merilith seems a tad too convinced of himself for my liking.
Then let's let them know. Let's see.
All right, this is pointless. Does your offer still stand? An outsider who isn't dependent on the Council's approval might be just what we need.
I'm happy to assist.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you say that. Come, let's talk somewhere else. I've had enough shouting for today.
Кот побежал.
Interesting.
That's better. Ellen's reigns. Isn't it incredible how this fool is unwilling to see reason?
Well, from his point of view, you're the one being stubborn. He seems to think you're unwilling to see the facts.
I am seeing the facts. This isn't the first time the Guardians have lain a curse on us. Either way, all the better you're here. Let's discuss how we proceed. What we need above all is proof to convince Merilith. As long as he insists on brewing away that curse with just enough alchemy, we cannot take any real action.
What kind of proof did you have in mind?
That remains to be seen. First of all, scout Leafshade's surroundings. The curse seems to limit itself to the outskirts of our town. I will mark the place on your map where the activity has been most extreme. Secondly, there's a human military outpost nearby. To investigate, you'll need to ask for permission to cross their borders. After the disaster in Lianon, the last thing we want is another breach of our treaty.
All right. Got it. We'll do our best.
Yes, and thank you. Never mind. Just do your best.
Это эти колодцы, да? Здесь есть спуск. Вон и чё. А здесь есть спуск. Четыре шанс критического урона, это вообще 0.
A traveler. Don't get many in these parts.
Can you let us in?
As I said, no. This isn't a roadside inn.
Wait, not so fast. The Moor here sent us. It's important.
The Moor here, huh? Alright, fine. Come in, but make it quick. We already have it.
You should rethink your position,
Don't you think
old
these
man.
soldiers will
The
recognize
light
you?
doesn't show
I doubt
mercy
it.
on those who
Even
betray
if they know
it.
General Nori is looking for me, they wouldn't know my face.
Maybe the light can show you the way out of my bloody camp instead.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Oh, I think I do. I'm messing with a bunch of renegade cutthroats who think they can walk into a camp of the Royal Army and make demands just because their lunatic leader told you so. So, one more time for the slow ones among us. We won't attack those elves. On the contrary, if you do as much as lay a finger on them, you'll have to deal with us too. Are we clear?
You...
Are we clear?
Yes.
Let's
What?
see.
Wait a moment. You? Gilbert Vilmas, 2nd Division Everlight Infantry, isn't it? Blazes. What are you doing here?
I think you're mistaking me for someone else. I'm not with the army.
Oh, am I? Could have sworn. Oh, well, never mind. Who are you then? And how the heck did you get in here?
The guard let me in. My name is Tahar, and I'm with the Moor here from Lithuania. There's something we need to discuss.
Tahar? Like that sodding rebel mage bastard? Boy, I surely don't envy your name. Forenthus Copper, 2nd rank sergeant to the Royal Army. So, what news do you bring from our elven friends?
Well, I assume you've taken note of this strange plague going on in Leafshade. The elves have sent me to investigate it, and are asking for permission to cross borders.
Granted.
Just like that?
What should I say? We need this plague gone as much as the Moor here. We've stayed away from the corrupt. Just don't do anything unwise. And one more thing, though. There is something that we need done, and I don't have any men to spare at the moment. Would you be willing to help us as a sign of goodwill?
Of course.
Well, it's simple. Since we made camp here, some of my men and women have contracted a net. We ordered a shipment of herbs from another outpost in the Utran. Would you be—
Sure, any idea?
Aye.
Got it. Thank you.
That's quite the detour. And again, I'm gonna go—
That was my thinking.
One more thing. Who sent you? I mean, who of the Scryers?
Arlen Finrir. Why? Is that important?
No, just personal interest. Arlen and I are old acquaintances. He's a good— If you want, I'll send some of my men along to support you. They know the jungle, and they know how to wield a sword.
That would be great.
Good. I'll let the
This is ridiculous.
Блять, на побережье. Что?
Good move.
Нахуя мне эти солдаты нужны?
Corporal?
Oi, you! Wait a moment.
Me?
No, the Queen's golden tits. Of course you. Say, does the name Bertrand Carpel ring a bell for you?
Why? What do you know about Bertrand?
Not much. Only that he came by our camp just this morning and told me he was looking for someone. And the face he described looked just like yours. Anyway, I told him I had no bloody idea what he was on about. So he left. But asked me to leave a message if you should come by. Which heck knows why you did.
What's the message?
Just that he's up north somewhere, here in Leaf Shade, and that he'll be waiting there for you until dusk.
Huh. Well,
don't mention it. Safe travels.
Ну окей.
Attack!
No!
Not now.
I hope you have a good explanation for this.
I do. I'm Iana. I and those 5 men were hired to kill you.
Who are you working for? How did you know we'd be here?
You weren't as hard to follow as you think, Tahar. And regarding your first question, Amaria Leonider.
The House of Leonider? But why?
Well, I hate to say it, but there are a lot of people who want you dead, Tahar. The question should be, why her? And I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. I'm not paid to ask questions.
К нам в отряд.
Sorry, but I don't understand. Why did you help us?
I'm afraid that's complicated. Do you prefer the short or the long version?
Give me the long version.
All right. I didn't know much about you when I accepted the contract, save for the fact that you were a renegade soldier, and that you, together with an elf named Iria, escaped the Grey Keep prison somehow.
That would be me.
I thought so. Well, we followed your trail until Farland's Hope, where you entered that cave, wherever it leads. Since we couldn't follow you in there, we waited in the village. Well, and it was there I learned that you were after a cure for the bloodburn.
And that made you change your mind?
Yes. To be frank, I lost someone to the bloodburn. Someone very close to me. And even though nothing is going to bring her back, I want an answer. In other words, I want to offer you my services.
Да, конечно, да.
How can you help us?
Well, judging from the trail of blood you left behind, this won't be your last battle. I can make sure they'll end in your favor. Also, I am... how should I put it? Different. I can feel and see things others can't.
Huh. Such as?
Such as the fact that you are searching for something you're afraid you'll never find. There's a voice haunting you from beyond the grave. And you want to do that voice justice.
I don't know what you're talking about, woman.
Maybe. Only you can know this. Long story short, I'm a dreamweaver.
A dreamweaver? I've heard that before. So you're some kind of mentalist?
Close. Let us suffice to say that I feel and perceive differently than most people. In every aspect.
Fair enough. Join us, if you must. We need all the support we can get.
Thank you. There are some things I need to take care of before I'm fully at your disposal. I suggest you finish whatever business you have here, and then meet me at the route back to Iskander.
Will do.
Good. I will be waiting. And thank you for your trust.
Все. Мы Гора выгоним и возьмем эту Лилиану и Анну.
And off she goes.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing. There's something strange about that woman. But she's telling the truth.
And she definitely knows how to wield those daggers.
She does. Oh, do you smell that?
Yeah, like carrion.
And the water has the same color as the blisters on the corrupted.
If you ask me, we just found the cause of this plague. And it's definitely not a curse.
Huh?
Так, а что нам? Брони надо выносливость, да? Это броня там выносливость 9. Силу качнем, наверное, Тахару-то. Тебе чё? Выносливость. Тебе ловкость продолжим качать. Издревле. Тоже силушку, наверное, качнем.
Yes? Did you find anything?
Two things. There's a treant who was affected by the corruption, which makes it likely that it isn't the bloodburn that's causing this. Secondly, there are strange pools further down the jungle, and they seem to be tainted somehow. I doubt this was Ellen's doing.
Tainted, you say? But could it be...
What?
Well, something like this happened before. In Finnenmere, over 2 centuries before. Which means, however, that I know how to solve this problem too. Blast it, why didn't I think of this earlier? I think it's time to let Varden in on the results of our little expedition. Come, let's talk at the square.
Мы апнулись.
Varden, our new friend found some interesting news that might be worth talking about.
What?
While you were busy stirring up the masses against the Guardians, our new friend took the initiative and did some scouting. Care to tell him what we found?
Well, the corruption is neither caused by the bloodburn nor by the Guardians. There are tainted pools down in the jungle which seem to be responsible.
Pools? But...
Yes, Varden. They have been tainted.
Blazes. Of course.
What do you mean? What are those pools and how do we cleanse them from the taint?
They are, how should I put it, the life source of this forest. Apparently there's a cave full of Aria and Lenya beneath Leafshade, which is one of the reasons why this forest is so lush.
So the water is... magical?
Well, not exactly, but it's vital to the forest's survival. If it has somehow been corrupted, which your story suggests it has, that's bad.
And how do we cleanse them? Is this even possible?
Yes, but it's not an easy task. We'll need a lot of resources for that. And our most capable commander, Gilius, is not in Leafshade at the moment.
Well, if you want to, I can help. I've served as a commander for almost a decade.
I'm not?
If we do that, give you the command over this place until the problem is solved, do you promise by Ellen not to abuse your power?
Arlen, what?
Do you promise?
Yes, I do.
Good. Then I will instruct the citizens to follow your... As I said, cleansing the pools is complicated, but possible. In order to do that, we will need...
I will do my best. What do we do once we've secured one of those pools?
Instruct our workers to...
Understood.
Good. Varden, send word...
Well, that was quick. Let's make sure not to blow our chance.
Чё надо?
Fair enough. If we want the elves to be able to perform the rituals on those altars, we'll need to secure a path for them first.
Agreed.
Победите Кару.
Yes?
Commander?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Huh?
Interesting. What do we need? Let's see.
They ambushed us. Those
Who did? What happened?
The Bane.
Shit. There.
No. Most of my... Listen.
May your reigns cleanse him from.
This complicates things.
Then we won't show it either.
Let's see. What's next?
Bro.
All right, here goes nothing.
Look at that. Here. Is this really necessary?
Building completed.
Got it.
For the All Father! For not now!
Yes.
For the Fire Wielders!
You'll regret this. Or I'll keep you shielded.
Yes?
Get ready.
out of stone.
You read my mind.
So, what's the plan?
Danger up ahead!
Your father, praying here!
Just give the word.
Let's burn them.
Understood.
Yes. Fair enough. Let's do this.
You'll regret this. Look at that!
Here we go. Get ready.
Is this really necessary? Damn it! I need healing.
We should get moving.
Damn it! I need healing.
I think that was all of them.
No sign of that tattooed woman, though.
She must have made a run for it.
That's the way? This'll be a masterpiece.
Да твою мать.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes.
You'll regret this.
Building completed.
Everybody I've asked so far gave me a different answer to that question.
Well, in a nutshell, it's because they had a disagreement with the Elder Council. They were convinced that the Council weren't serving Ellen and the Guardians anymore, but themselves. Which is true to an extent. Finnanmere is an aristocracy.
And that's why they were thrown out.
Pretty much.
Ну чё, где? Едет? Нет? Повозка. Везет ресурс? Ни хрена не везет.
Well then.
Раканьте быстрее херню стройте.
Yes, almost there. Well then, more complicated than I thought.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Ну вы везете, не везете мне ресурсы, придурки. Ёпта мать.
Yes?
Тридцать 34 леса, но...
Let us see. Salga Sevranте.
Не хочешь привезти, например, мне этот лес-то сюда?
Yes?
Тридцатка леса есть, что надо.
Yes, a good idea.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
What do we need?
What do you want?
Haven't heard from her in a while.
Ёбаные кибастусы.
All right, give me a second.
Yes, a good idea.
Что, по прямой тупо только по своей территории можете ездить? Вы не можете по вражеской-то гонять, что ли?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Huh?
Now would you look at that?
Идиоты! А торгаш что-то бегает, чё бегает?
Yes, a good idea.
Так, сука, сюда ничего и не везут. Что за хуйня?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
Ты реально только по своим территориям можете шарахаться, что ли? Нам надо где-то здесь его просто построить.
Expansion is the key to victory.
Building completed. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
All right, give me a second.
Building completed. Building completed.
What's next?
Yes, a good idea.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Something you need? Corporal?
Yes?
36 надо леса, охренеть, 35. Семь минут, это чё? 5 минут. Ну, вот здесь рабочие пошли чистить пруды. И сколько они чистят их по времени? Мать, лесу нет. Эту хрень я построить не могу, потому что 8 леса надо. 7. Серьезно? По одному будете возить? По 3 в минуту? Как так-то? Вот и было. Вот было по 7. По 3 в минуту.
Haven't heard from...
Что надо? 3 леса надо. Потом еще отправлять их храм этот чистить. Его потом сколько еще будет чистить? Ну вот что за хрень, да? По одному в минуту, охренеть, не стать 8.
Building completed.
Всякого говна опять насобирали.
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
Building completed.
М-м, 1%.
Building completed.
лесопилок нахерачили, сейчас с леса будет бежать, как не знаю чего. Вот. Железо надо. Что?
Wonderful day. Everyone fully smiles at your message.
Че, лесопилка простаивается? Нужны рабочие лесопилки.
Damn it. It was more complicated than I thought.
В смысле нет рабочих? Вот ведь свободных два.
We will be swift.
Ты лесопилка, сука, нет. К этому относишься?
It will only take a second. Damn it. It is more complicated than I...
Ну и сколько тут? 84 уже. Это хорошо.
Workers hasn't done it already.
It's done, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. Is it over?
I don't think so. Despite everything we did, I can still feel something. A touch of the taint still lingering in the forest. But we already have a suspicion what that might be.
The Treant.
Yes. And while you were cleansing the corrupted pools, we have been searching the tomes for a spell.
A spell? You mean it's possible to cleanse the Treant too?
Well, there's no certainty, but we hope so. As for the cleansing ritual, this magic still, it's our best chance.
What? Why?
Because, from what I've been told, I doubt the Treant will let you speak to it without resistance. In other words, what you need to do is to fight the Treant, and the rest lies...
All right, then teach me that spell.
I will. So.
I think so.
Good. Then use it at the right moment, when the Treant is weakened enough. Now go. And good luck. My prayers are with you.
Кто еду добывал? Где? Это лось. Ходим домик. Строим.
there.
Building completed.
Ellen truly smiles upon us. We will be swift. Let us see. Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought.
We should gather more iron.
We will be swift.
Building completed.
Yes, almost there. Let us see. Ooh. We will be swift.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Say the word.
Почему я же кликал?
Ага.
По два?
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Эти там деревья рубят нахрен, щепки аж летят. Чё, еще 3.
There.
Hmm?
She's caught a scent.
What is it, Scryer?
Huh?
Ты гвардейцы бегут.
Say the word.
Yes?
Все, последнее. Идем чистить энта. Дрианта.
Say the word, everyone.
20, 15.
Scryer?
Complicated than I
Uh-huh.
thought.
Scryer. What is it, Scryer?
Yes, almost there.
Yes? What?
There.
What do you need?
Где-то несетесь, нет?
She's caught a scent.
А, все здесь, да?
We should get moving.
Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought. It will only take a second.
There.
All right, here we go. Arlen said we should cast the spell once the treant is weakened.
However, we're supposed to do that.
Just focus. We can do this.
spell, now!
What do we need? Yes? What's next? Whatever's necessary.
Че тебя заглючило? Твою мать. Как так-то?
For decades.
Ну, соберись, тряпка. Че, серьезно? И музыка пропала, вся игра зависла.
In search of a...
Let's tell the scryers about it in case one of the...
Так, мы поговорили со старейшинами, они нам сказали Enter
Then use it at the right moment, when the treant is weakened enough. Now go. And good luck. My prayers are with you.
We should gather more iron.
A wonderful day. Ellen,
Wonderful день.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Well then. Damn it. This is more complicated than I thought.
Huh? All right, here we go. Arlen said we should cast the spell once the treant is weakened.
However, we're supposed to do that.
Just focus. We can do this.
В прошлый раз заглючило что-то очень жестко.
That's it! Cast the spell, now! Did it work?
I think so. Can you hear us?
Yes. Here. Taint. Gone. Roots. Free. saved. Broken roots, broken branches, mid-sleep.
I think we should report back to the village now. Arlen and Varden will be thrilled to hear the news.
This is us with her reins. A good omen.
А дегенераты куда наши бежали? Ну, один только приготовился.
It will only take a second.
Ну вот какого хрена опять произошло? Кто убрал кушку? Кушку.
Yes?
Haven't heard
Interesting.
from her in a while.
Yes. Fenrir, it's done.
So, the spell worked?
Yes, it was a hard fight, but the treant is cleansed. The corruption seems to be over.
That is remarkable. Ellen must have truly smiled upon you.
Maybe.
Truth be told, it's a bit ironic that it was a human who saved our people from this plague. But I'm just glad it's over.
Don't get your hopes up, Varden. Those humans who took over the Nortander camp, the Bane, they'll be back.
Be that as it may, we held our end of the bargain. Will you help us?
Yes. Yes, we will. I've said it before, we are a small people, but you will have our help whenever you need it. We will send you a scryer and a division of our best soldiers and craftsmen to support your cause.
You'll have to give us time, though. A couple of days, maybe. We have to pick up the pieces the corruption left first. Where can we find you?
We've set up camp in a valley in Iskander. We can leave you a map.
Yes, do that. I'd invite you to stay for some days, but I'm assuming you have another matter to attend to.
A lot of them, actually.
Well then, this is goodbye. Thank you again for everything, friend. And may Ellen guide you.
Калайский амулет некроманта. Логично. ОЗ. Здесь концентрация тут. Не. У тебя и так этой концентрации 40 с лихуем. Так, окей, ну что ж, на этом мы данную часть закончим. И уже Муландир попрёмся. Так. Где-то тут было это. Ладно. Мурандир, там будем шароебиться в следующей части. Но это все уже будет в следующей части. Надеюсь, данная часть вам понравилась. С вами был JB. Спасибо, что смотрели, и удачи вам. Пока-пока.